I am studying at EXPRO University. I am coursing the master's degree in English language teaching in the third quarter, and this work is for my subject observation and research in the classroom context. This educational video is directed by teacher Karina Guadalupe Díaz Pedrosa, and my name is Mónica Domínguez Estrada. Today, I am going to talk about an area of research in English language teaching referred to reliability. Reliability is some of the procedures that is consistent in research over time and across a variety of people. It refers to the fact that research procedure must be consistent in two ways, over the time and across a variety of people. It also applies to data collection and data analysis of the classroom research. Talking about the types of reliability, we can identify, according Noonan, two types, the external and the internal. The external reliability refers to the extent to which independent researchers can produce a study and obtain results. They may consult some other studies before, and they also can obtain some results. And the internal refers to the consistency of data collection, analysis, and interpretation. Another thing that we are going to consider in this video is the areas of concern of reliability. First, regard reliability is more than one observer involved in trying to count or code the same things. Another area of concern is the degree of reliability. It can be calculated and taken in account to train observers to improve. When some observers are immersed in a research, they can be motivated by other ones that in a kind of activity named inter-observer agreement. This degree of reliability between observers, they strive at least 85% of agreement among observers and raters. Finally, the percentage of inter-observer agreement is extended to a single observer or code working with the same data codes or categories the data consistently after a lapse of time. Video is the qualitative research data. Data have been collected through observations, interviews, diaries, or any other qualitative procedure. Also, information is gathered in recordings or written reports. And researcher has to identify the most important segments of the text according to an organized scheme. The researcher has to apply a fixed taxonomy for the analysis. Here, we are going to talk about two main techniques to analyze qualitative data. The first one is inductive, that goes from a theory to a confirmation of an hypothesis. and the deductive that goes from observation to lead to a theory. Deductive research mainly begins with a hypothesis or theory. Then the researcher searches for evidence, and according to this evidence collected, he will support or refuse the, the hypothesis formed at the beginning of the research. And finally, he will produce a hypothesis or a theory. Taking in account intuitivism, this is a medullary part of the research because it seeks to derive general principles, theories, or truths from an investigation. Some features to all qualitative research analyzed according to 1987 are, first and all, the analysis of qualitative data that is systematic but not rigid. The main procedures used are for comparison, looking for likenesses or differences. Another thing are raw data, need to be summarized and condensed to be compared with another. They also emerge some classifications resulting of organizing the information and selecting the information that under study. The results of the questions need new data, but it is not the end. It is only the beginning of new topics for investigation. Qualitative analysis is a process. It demands deep development of researcher, and it is possible to analyze the information in different ways. So those topics are the most important for me according this video. Thank you very much.